name is Mini, and today I'm going to read the book Animal in the Air. Do you like animal? I do love it, but some animal may have some trouble with you. Okay, now let's discover about them. Introduction. We see a lot of animals in the air. Many of them have wings and can fly, like birds, butterfly and bats. Others can jump in the air like frog and kangaroo. Which animal can you see here? Which animals can fly? Which animal can jump? Now let's read and discover more about air. Animals that fly. Many animals fly because it helps them to stay safe. And they can move around fast to find food. For example, bees fly to collect nectar from flowers. Then they use nectar to make honey. Some animals fly to hunt other animals so that they can eat them. For example, owls fly to hunt smaller animals like mice. Some animals fly to stay safe from each other. Animals that want to eat them, for example, small birds fly to escape from cats, dogs. Many birds make their homes in tall trees where they are safe. Some birds, like storks, make their nests in high places, like the top of all poles or buildings. Some storks make very big nests, can be 2 meters across. Wings and feathers. Birds have many small feathers on their body. Feathers keep the bird warm and dry. Most birds also have longer feathers on their wings and tail. These are called flight feathers because they help birds to fly. Flies have very thin bone with the air space inside. The bones are very light, so it's easy for birds to fly. Some birds have very big wings. The Aden condor is one of the biggest flying birds in the world. It can have wingspan of 3 meters. Other flying birds are small, with short wings. Some hummingbirds have the wingspan of only 6 centimeters. The biggest flying bird was about the giant Toronto. It's lived about 6 million years ago, and it has a wingspan of up to 7 meters. Amazing flippers. Most birds can fly, and some of them are amazing flyers. The fastest bird in the world is the peregrine falcon. When it's diving straight down, the peregrine falcon can fly more than 200 kilometers per hour. Swallows are already amazing flyers. They hunt insects in the air, so they need to dive and turn very fast. It's fun to watch swallow in the evening when there are lots of insects flying around. Some birds have amazing journey to find food, or to travel to a place where have their babies. Bar-tailed gulls will fly all the way from New Zealand to Alaska. It's about 1,600 kilometers. The journey only takes about 1 week, with a short stop in China to rest and eat. Swifts are small birds. They spend most of the time flying. They can even sleep in the air. Flying high. Some birds, like bar-headed geese, fly very high. Bar-headed geese can fly over the highest mountain in the world, the Himalayas. Some of these mountains are more than 8,000 meters high. Root-house vultures can fly at more than 11,000 meters high. It's higher than many planes. Some birds, like vulture, condors, and eagle, don't move their wings a lot when they're flying. The store of warm air current that they're moving around. Birds that can soar with long white wings. It's easier for birds to soar when it's sunny. The sun makes the land warm. Then the land makes the air warm. The warm air currents go up. Birds go up the air current. They soar the circle high in the air. Insect that fly. The first flying animal in the world was insect. They lived about 350 million years ago. Today, most insects have wings and can fly. The wing grows from their thorax, the middle part of their body. Many insects like bees and butterflies have 4 wings. Some insects like lionflies, like mosquito, only have 2 wings. Some of the biggest flying insect today is Althus moth from Southeast Asia. This moth has wingspan about 30 centimeters. Some of the fastest flying insects in the world are dragonfly. Green donor dragonfly can fly more than 50 kilometers per hour. The biggest flying insect were Meganule dragonflies. They lived about 300 million years ago and had a wingspan about 70 centimeters. Flying together. Many birds fly together in big groups called flocks. Some smaller flying flocks stay safe from hunting birds like eagles and falcons. Some birds like ducks and geese fly in flocks so they move to a new place. Some flying insects like bees, moths, and locusts fly in big groups called swarms. Sometimes there are millions of insects all together. When locusts are very hungry, they eat all the green plants that they find. Swarming locusts are the big problem for farmers. Bees only fly in swarm when they are moving to a new home. Special about bees show the worm where to go. Jumping mini bees. Some mini bees like grasshopper can jump really well. Grasshoppers are good jumpers because they have strong legs and they can jump to 20 times their body length. Fleas are mini bees and they live in hair of many animals like dogs and cats. Fleas can't fly, but they can jump about 100 times their body length. That's how fleas move from other animal to another. All spiders can make silk. Many spiders make silk web to catch insects. Jumping spiders don't make web. They wait for insects and then jump on them. They jump from silk to thread. These spiders can jump about 80 times their body length. Springtail are mini bees with special tail and work like a spring. Springtails don't have wings, so they use their tail to push themselves into the air. Bats in the air. Do you know about bats are only mammals that have wings and can fly? Their wings have long thin bones that look like fingers. There's a membrane of skin between bones. Many bats have membrane between their legs too. Some bats use this membrane as a net to catch insects in the air. The biggest bats are fruit bats. They eat fruits, flowers, and pollen. They are also called flying foxes. Bats usually rest in the day and can fly at night. When they fly, bats make special sound and bounce off things around them. Bats hear these echoes and use them to find their way at night. This is called echolocation. Bats also use echolocation to find insects and other foods to eat. Jumping mammals. Some mammals are excellent jumpers. This helps them to stay safe from people and other animals. Red kangaroo can jump over fences that are 3 meters high. They're so fast they can jump at more than 50 kilometers per hour. Spring-post gazelle can jump very far. They can travel more than 15 meters in one jump. Springbok gazelle can also jump straight up into the air. This is called honking. Some mammals like gibbons are good at jumping and swinging between trees. Gibbons are swing about 9 meters from the one branch to another. They can travel more about 30 kilometers per hour in this way. Flying squirrel can really fly. They have membranes between their body and their leg. They use this membrane to glide in the air like kite. Frogs, snakes, and fish. Amphibians can't fly, but some of them can glide in the air. Gliding leaf frogs have membranes between their fingers and toes. They can use these membranes to glide. Some reptiles can glide too. Paradise tree snakes make their body very wide and flat, and they can glide about 100 meters through the air. We sometimes see fish in air too. Flying fish can jump out of the water and glide for hundreds of meters. Flying fish have big fins that look like wings. Lots of animals can move around by flying, jumping, and gliding. Look around you today. Do you see any animals in the air? Do you like this story? I hope you like it. And don't forget to subscribe.